If you have a payment due, the number one rule of thumb is communicate. Pick up the phone, call your banker, tell them what your situation is. I can't stress this enough. The last thing you want to do is go in hiding and have the lender be concerned about you and what obligation you're going to have back to the bank. But let them know your situation. The bank and the customer should be working together. And we have a deferral program, and other banks do as well, where you can ask for a deferral. We have a 6-month deferral option. If you say, look, I'm getting no revenue, I'm unemployed, I can't make my payment, can you do something for me? If you're in good standing with the bank, we will very easily approve a 6-month deferral on your payments. I have to warn everyone, not all deferrals are created equal. And with First State Bank, I'll tell you how ours work, and I'll suggest that you ask your banker to have it work the same way. But with us, if we have a 6-month deferral we've granted you, at the end of that 6 months, you just pick up your next payment and then continue on with your regular payment. If you want to make extra payments to play catch up, you can, but it's not required. We put those deferred payments on the end of your loan. But by all means, have the conversation, be open about it, be honest, know how much cash you have, know what your burn rate is on the cash you have, talk about what you're doing to preserve your business or get income going again, talk about the fact you've applied for unemployment compensation, and if you get that and they retro it back, that you'll make a payment or whatever makes the most sense for you and your lender. And the same advice goes for tenants with your landlord. Pick up the phone, let them know what your situation. They're aware of what the situation is, but let them know that you're going to honor your lease terms, but you have no revenue coming in. You want to know what kind of relief the landlord could provide. However, they have bills to pay like everyone else. If they're kind of insistent that, no, I need your rent payment, I have a mortgage payment to make, then I would suggest asking them, hey, have you called your lender? Have you asked for a deferral? Because if you get a deferral on your mortgage payments, you could give me some leniency on my rent payment. Can you do that? Can I skip a few rent payments, and then can we talk about a payment plan of how I catch up when business gets back to normal? My understanding is some landlords have forgiven, or not forgiven, but given a deferral on the rent, but they have asked at the CAM, which pays the landlords and utilities or maintenance or property taxes, or more, and importantly, property insurance. Those payments are still due. So a landlord may say, look, I need you to pay the CAM portion of your rent. I can defer the rent portion to me, but I need the CAM portion. Again, it's open dialogue. Let's see how we can get through this together. These are partnerships, between a customer and a banker, between a tenant and a landlord, and that's the way we should deal with them in hard times like this.